So now we have reached a time in history where black females are giving up on dating. They no more wants to be involved in a relationship because they feel like every time they get into a relationship, they keep being mistreated. They're giving their all, meanwhile their partner isn't giving half as much as they're giving or putting into the relationship. So they are fed up and they have reached a breaking point.
Stop telling your business to these men. Stop saying you're celibate to these men. Stop saying you're waiting till marriage to these men. They don't want to hear that. Why do you think these men approach you? They're not just in your face for nothing. They want something. So, if you're dealing with a man that's buying you things, giving you everything you need, shut your mouth. Make that man think that he's going to get some. And if you do, start trying it with you, trying to do stuff with you, just say, I'm not ready for that yet. That's all. That's all you got to say. But to tell him, oh, I'm celibate and I'm waiting till marriage, he out. He gone. He gone. And don't think you're the only girl you're dealing with. Don't ever think that when you're dealing with a man. Don't ever think you're the only girl. Ever. Because he may see you as somebody that he will have a future with, but best believe he's getting his rocks off somewhere else. If you making him wait, which is good, make him wait. But don't get upset if you find out he's getting his rocks off. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So you have to start thinking logically. Like, well, sorry to that other girl that's just being used, but they ain't got nothing to do with me, because I'm getting whatever I need from this man.
Intentional celibacy is such a necessary part of your healing and ascension journey because of how powerful the exchange is when you have sex with someone. So sexual energy is the most powerful energy on the planet. This is the energy that we use to create life. And even if right now you're in a committed relationship, it's very important to just go through a phase of celibacy if you truly desire to do deeper inner healing and you truly desire to elevate and ascend. Because if you and your partner have never done this, taking like intentional time to just like abstain from sex, you still have a lot of energy present in your relationship that doesn't belong to either of you, because energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred and transmuted, right? So anytime we have sex, and I want my ladies to listen to this very closely, anytime you have sex, you are having a very powerful energy exchange. For women, you hold all of the energy from your past partners and all of their past partners in your womb. So it's very hard to heal from certain things. It's very hard to ascend beyond certain vibrations if you are constantly having sex and allowing all these different energies to be absorbed into your body, right? So when it comes to intentional celibacy, this is different from just like going through a dry phase where it's like, well, I don't have nobody hitting me up, so I'm just not having sex right now. Intentional celibacy means you are taking intentional time to heal. You are taking intentional time to cleanse your body energetically from energies that do not belong to you. Like, a lot of women have men who are attached to them still energetically that they haven't dealt with in years. And if you were dealing with a lot of men who were toxic, narcissistic, and all of that, you have a lot of not just energies, you got like legit energy vampires that can still be attached to you, and they can still be utilizing your energy and your essence to benefit and manifest things that they desire in their lives. And because women are receivers and because we are portals, right? We are more deeply impacted emotionally and energetically when we have sex than men are. Yes, men are impacted too, but for women, it's a deeper impact. And this can cause a lot of imbalances, and it can cause you to feel very unstable mentally and emotionally. The other thing about intentional celibacy is you don't really know how long the phase is going to last. You have to really just pay attention to what your body is communicating to you. I know when I first went through my initial phase of celibacy, which lasted 3.5 years, it was an inner urge. My inner being was like, listen, it's time to stop. And I didn't know how long it was going to last. It ended up lasting 3.5 years because I had a lot of stuff I needed to work on within myself. And it just wasn't the time for me to be sharing my body, my womb with anybody. I needed to do work on myself with myself, and I just really had no desire to do that. And then I came out of that initial phase, had a few more lessons I needed to learn, I believe. And then, I went back into another phase of celibacy, which that's where I'm at right now. So you just kind of got to really pay attention to your body, what it's communicating to you, and what your inner being is guiding you to do. You don't have to say, okay, I'm only going to do this for 3 months, because you never know. Once you really start that deeper healing, you may need to go beyond 3 months or 6 months or whatever the case may be. And another thing I do love about intentional celibacy is how much self-discipline you develop and how much more unconditionally loving you are with yourself. Like, you get to a point where you're no longer willing to just have sex with a man because he's physically attractive, or because he has money, or because he meets all of your qualifications on paper. It's like you get real like, I don't think so. If he ain't vibrating on a certain frequency, if he cannot enhance me mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, then there's no way I'm about to lay down with him. Like, it changes everything. Like, your qualifications and what you desire in someone that you're going to have sex with totally changed. Like, I no longer believe in casual sex at all, period. Like, it's just not an option for me.
Now, I will say this. It's better to be single and happy than it is to be in a relationship and miserable. So I understand what you are going through. More power to you. Do your thing.
So February 3rd makes 7 months since I started my celibacy journey, and I must say it's the best decision that I've made. I have been in a peaceful headspace. I've been so peaceful. I've been worry free. I've gained more clarity, more discernment. I've completely taken myself off the dating scene. I don't want to date anyone. I'd rather be alone right now. It's been a great 7 months. I must say, it has been a great 7 months. My goal is to go at least 2 years, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go longer. I feel every adult should go at least a few months celibate. Yeah, so I can't wait. I can't wait to continue to go through this journey, and I know it's a great thing for me.
It's been like 7-8 months since I've been celibate, and what I have learned is that I am strong. Also, it's by the grace of God. But really, for real, I have learned that it's not even about doing the do. Like, I've truly realized how sacred that moment is, and how now I truly only want to share that moment with my husband. And I truly understand why God wanted us to wait to give our bodies to our husband, because it's such a sacred moment, and it's such a exchange between bodies and souls and connection. And I don't want to have that with nobody who I don't know if they're going to be in my life for the rest of my life. And also I can see things clearly. I can see things with my 2 eyes and not my, what. And I've been there. We've all been there. And I'm sure that people who are slowing down and like trying to get to this journey are trying to figure out, like, how do I do this? But just know that it's a sacred moment. So the next time you get a text or whatever, think of it like this. Does this person deserve a sacred moment like this? Truly. Ask yourself, do he deserve a part of me even though we ain't married? And like I always say, I'm not judging nobody, because baby, we all done been there. We all done been there. But from a good experience of detox, I would just say, it's a spiritual thing when you decide to keep your body to yourself until marriage. It empowers you, and you have a great sense of judgment. It's just a lot, y'all. Like, you just see things more clear. I think we date with a lot of blurred lines because lust is right in the middle of the situation instead of God. But that's another story for another day.